As we get 2023 underway with a Sunday hoops doubleheader, Brisbane and Melbourne up next at Nissan Arena.
Well, that's right. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Drew.
But it's this end of the floor that really caused us some problems. It was really uncharacteristic as Williams knocks down the little mid-range.
Here's Mitch Creek. Second in the competition for points per game, leads the league in first quarter points, averages 6 in the opening term, and there's his first two. Start 2023 on a positive note, Drew.
Very positive.
Don't be negative.
That's a good cut. There's a real positive action. Set play with their curl and screen the screener, but just a breakdown there on the defensive responsibilities.
Alan Williams at the other end, fouled and won.
This is a rough start for Magnay with the 2 fouls. Grizzlevic's going to have to come in and get a job done.
Well, there you see the counter. So the first action, they ran exactly the same.
Tasmania win the ball back, and Majet pushes the issue. One end to the other. He's fouled. It goes. Tasmania in front.
Then what you normally expect him to make. But on the counter to that, you get the rebound. And with the, you attack them at the other end.
Kyle Adnam played massive minutes. He had a 30-point game, and they got that win. So they're going to need more of that type of stuff, and a lot more of that from their main man, Mitch Creek.
Jack McVeigh in for his first minutes. Up top for Doyle. He's fouled, and it goes.
Oh, both ends of the floor.
Doyle, great find. McVeigh, no good. Gets another opportunity. Doesn't miss a second time.
Great job, Fabian Krizlovic. Timeout, Simon Mitchell.
JackJumpers have started well. Trying to bounce back after Friday night's loss. Majet, a beautiful pass inside. Tipped in by McVeigh.
Clock, then you're thinking something, I need to rush that, but he just stayed composed. He saw his teammate was there, and really good find.
Biggest lead in the game for either team so far, but that changes.
And go at it. They're having all kinds of trouble with Mitch Creek, as most teams and players have had throughout the season. The Phoenix continue to ask the question.
Doyle threw a bullet inside, and Krizlovic did the rest.
Go at it. Continue to milk it until such a time as there's going to be some sort of adjustment.
Turnover, and Doyle scores.
Ruben Tarangi in there with Kel and Alan Williams.
Still only the 2 scorers for the Phoenix. Doyle starting to cook now. He's got 7 in the opening.
With the stagger screen going on the weak side, the defense is engaged and not there on the weak side to help. Good pass by Foxwell to find Williams down low.
Really good pass. Scan the QR code and get yourself in the mix.
Oh, don't worry if you miss out on that. We've got a number of trips to the United States that we've got on offer here.
Equal game-high lead for Tasmania.
Gee.
This is unraveling for the Phoenix. White, same spot. Got it again. Fouled as well. Look at those scenes at My State Bank Arena. Last 30 seconds of the opening term. White for his 3rd triple. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my. He's having a good time out there, Isaac White.
Williams used his body nicely, misses. Second time around, it drops.
What it also said is Mitch Creek cannot come out of the ball game. He's got to stay in there and just, if he runs out of gas, so be it.
Then they're giving the JackJumpers a little trouble there around the rim.
9 turnovers in a quarter and a bit. Kelly walks into a pretty comfortable 2 at the other end.
A little extra time to play with.
Creek for 3.
Playing their role, finding them, and they get the stops at this end of the floor.
White got Cal in the air. Scores. He's having himself an afternoon.
Is their biggest issue right now, and down the other end of the floor, they are not dealing with the motion and the ball movement of the JackJumpers. And they can keep doing it, keep going to him in those set of circumstances he deals with, and he puts points on the board because between the 2 of them, him and Williams have been super efficient. But down here,
Doyle's into double figures now. Only had 9 on Friday night. It was only the 3rd time of the season he'd been in single figures. Mitch Creek with another 2.
By those 2 guys.
Doyle finds Bairstow.
offense
scores from under.
It's the ease at which the Jack Jumpers are getting their scoring opportunities, which would be of the biggest concern. Oh,
good. He did. He certainly did.
Kyle Adnam ran straight into Krislovic, which meant that Isaac White had room to score, and he's got 14 points.
Foxwell just put the fire out at the very last moment.
Milner catch and shoots free. That's nice. Phoenix winning this second quarter, which is a positive for them. As you can see in the bottom part of the screen, they got blown out in the opening quarter. Milton Doyle getting to work.
Beautiful to watch.
Trey Kell's got some issues as well. Make that 13. Majet off to White. They are squeezing the life out of the Phoenix. Trey Kell scoreless. Feet inside for Williams. Foxwell left open for three. Nice hit, young man. Dane Pinot just recovering from COVID, and now Trey Kell out of the game with a knee injury. It's been a tough afternoon at the office for him. Doyle inside for McVeigh. What a pass.
Beautiful pass.
Fourth assist of the opening half for Milton Doyle. That's on top of his 12 points. Williams banks it home. Nice finish. Doyle with 12 points. Gets himself to the basket and scores on their home floor from the Jack Jumpers.
He's been getting work done one-on-one. Milton Doyle. Trey Kell couldn't handle him, and neither can Ruben Tarangi.
What do the Phoenix need to do, Lee?
Well, they need to look after the ball, primarily. Get it into his hands. Alan Williams, Mitch Creek, those guys around the rim have been getting things done this afternoon, but...
Left knee injury in that second quarter. Not out there to start the third quarter, as Liam mentioned. Nice touch from Adnam.
That's one guy who could chip in, help out a little at the offensive end. Kyle Adnam, who mentioned the 30-piece he had.
Alan Williams and Mitch Creek, 19 and 14 respectively, as Owen Foxwell left open. It's back to 7 points, and Scott Roth has seen enough.
Casually walks down, goes way under, not through third man, through fourth man, goes underneath the defense as well, and that is an open invitation. Uncharacteristic turnover by the Jack Jumpers in the backcourt.
Will Magnay puts that one out. Potentially without Trey Kell, Ryan Brockhoff and Gary Brown.
It's a difficult proposition at the best of times. That'll be a flop warning on Foxwell.
McVeigh for three.
Foxwell might have a few lessons on the art of flopping as well, because that was a really poor effort at flopping.
Who do you think should assume the professor role in that?
White, their leading scorer with 18. And Williams, the leading scorer in the game. He's got 19 for the Phoenix. Majet gets to his spot.
And there.
That really makes it hard on your guards. They're trying to fight over the top. Williams down here does some... Oh, he can't finish it. Has three goes at it. Pads the O boards.
Third foul for Williams. Okay. Some clarification on that. And there's Majet from outside.
Then that time, when you do that, then you're going to, if you're exposing yourself to a shooter, and what about that play? As easy as you like.
12-2 run since that timeout for the Jack Jumpers. He do it with two, and all of the good work that the Phoenix did to start the third quarter.
Interesting that Simon Mitchell's turned to Tohi Smith-Milner here, and not Dane Pinot, as McVeigh rolls to the rim, and Medut sends it away. Great help along the baseline.
10 and 9 on the season. I think that for top six, there's a fine for Doyle, and the finish, and the foul.
Really good execution from Tasmania. And there's Owen Foxwell feeding this at the apple aisle.
And Doyle filling his afternoon up as well. That's 22 on 9 of 12. 20 points to 5. Is this run from Tasmania? A reminder that Phoenix scored the first 7 of the third quarter. Tarangi from the corner. Ryan Brockhoff, a chance to play Wednesday, as we mentioned earlier. Tisevich off the window. Gary Brown's the one.
Yeah, they've banked a couple of extra wins, but with what we're seeing here, now I know that they're better than what they're dishing up. You can't just look at one particular game, but gee whiz, if you drop that next one against the Kings, get back into that danger zone.
Leads the competition in that stat, picks off another one. Here's Sean McDonald, his first points of the afternoon.
Bang, timeout. The Phoenix, beautiful find from Rashad Kelly.
And this is more like what you come to expect from the JackJumpers.
Jeff from outside, knocks that down.
I think their rhythm and their flow offensively, it always comes from their D. Their DNA is if we keep teams in the 60s and 70s, we're going to win games. And as Kelly strides his way to the rim, as Paulo Kennedy pointed out in the preview on NBL.com.au, another turnover for the Phoenix. Good hands from Doyle. Up high for Kelly. Oh, boy.
That I think is significant.
Yeah, well, they've given up 90 plus, the JackJumpers, in 4 of their last 8. As Creek rolls to the rim, scores through the contact, and
Doyle couldn't finish. Krislovic takes care of the rest.
25 turnovers.
Krislovic again hits the glass hard.
Yeah.
Doyle. Also missing out. Another offensive rebound, and this game's slow to a walk.
Well, what's more disappointing for the Phoenix?
Doyle, he's not done yet. That's 25. And then they go to Cairns on the weekend. You know how hard Cairns, who are also in the top 4, how hard they are to beat. Just about popped the roof off my State Bank Arena.
Fans have been begging for it.
Do it. The JackJumpers bounce back. They were found well short on Friday night against the Sydney Kings. This is the best response possible.